I knew I had to change something in my life when I was working in my corporate job and I saw the difference that my recipes could make, but I had to take a risk. I'm Jasmine Shea, and this is my business by design. I felt like I was almost hanging on by a thread, and that thread was my passion. I knew exactly what I was passionate about and what I wanted to spread to the world, but I had no systems in place. I had no team. I had no structure to my business. I was filled with a lot of worry. I would constantly look at other people I admired in other businesses and just never saw how I could ever get there. I had tried a lot of ebooks and workshops and a lot of different things that were very much 1-to-1 or 1-to-20. And never anything that was serving one to many. I'd launch something or I'd put something out there and then that would be it. So then I'd have to hurry and figure out what the next thing would be that people would respond to or that people would buy or people would like. So I was constantly just almost like pushing a rock up a hill and then falling back down again. And really, I just never had anything that was reliable or constant because I didn't have that structure. So I found Business by Design in a rather unique way. I started working for Team Wedmore in the office, and I was working on everything from the Mind Your Business podcast to social media, but also in the trenches of Business by Design and taking his content and helping build out the infrastructure online with the actual courses and modules of Business by Design. So I was in it. And that's where I learned about everything he offers, and it's where I started to couple my passion with what I was learning from inside Business by Design. I have a team now. I have an integrator and I have 2 virtual assistants that I work very closely with. I also grew my membership site to 6 figures in less than a year. The biggest change for me was a mindset shift and that belief that it's possible and that what I want to achieve for myself and for my family, but also for others across the world, it truly showed me what is possible. I feel fulfilled. I feel empowered. It really shifted from how can I make more money to how can I use less of my energy but still impact more people. And I see the ripple effect. I create healthy dinners for families. They implement it for their family. Their kids are now eating healthy meals. They're telling their neighbors, they're telling their friends. And that's fulfilling, but in the most selfless way to know that I truly can make a difference. If I could go back in time, the advice I would give myself is 1, take action, and 2, to not limit my thinking. I would dream big, but it meant nothing because I wasn't taking that action. And I gained so much clarity from just taking action. I remember when I was going through Business by Design and I didn't have an idea, but once I had the idea to create my membership site, I took everything I was learning and 2 weeks later I launched. And I could have waited months, I could have waited years, but I didn't. I had no idea what I was doing, but I went for it because you don't have to have it all figured out. Just go.